We've changed up the way that we are going to do our doors from the last time that I talked to you guys. The last time I said that we were going to be ripping down the inside of the board because we have 1x6s as our door frames, and then we have shiplap on both sides. But Dustin thought on it and thought on it and thought on it, and that way left a gap at the top of the door that we would have to caulk, and it was like a very, very fat gap. So we are using a sheet of plywood, and he's ripping it down to, like, I'll show y'all later on, but he's ripping it down and he's gonna put it like right here, and then this will sit on there flush and you won't even be able to tell a difference. But we also have his dad here, and he is putting in all of our plugs and lights just so we can get this going a little faster. The lights are going to be in the rooms that we already have done, and I'm going to go ahead and put a sealer coat over the rooms that I have stained. But first, let me show y'all what we have decided that we are going to do so we don't have to extend the door frames or anything else. So he has ripped this plywood down to about this size. Do you know what size it is?
3/4 of an inch.
3/4 of an inch. And that's how thin it is. And he puts it down first. It's like a double lip. So we have this, and then that piece that I just showed you, and then our trim. And I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty fancy. Well, I think she looks good.
I mean, you can't even tell that I put that second reveal on there.
So we obviously should not have put the baseboards down first because Dustin's having too much trouble cutting them. So he's just taking them up, going and cutting them. We thought we were going to save time with it, but that's what it looks like with the door trim up. So this room is officially ready to be painted. While Dustin's been doing all the door trim everywhere, I started putting together the cabinets, and it's a little dark, but we went with the Hampton Bay unfinished. They're like click tight and super easy to put together, like literally so easy. So I have 3 put together right now. These are going to be for our island. We have 3 of those put together, and then we have 2, I think 18 or 15 inches on the side. And then this is another one. So those are 30 inches. These are 36 inches. But I'll show y'all what the door trim is looking like. So he's in here. It's taken him a lot longer than he expected because all of them are having their own issues. But I think they look great. And they match our window trim really good.
Well, that was nice of you.
Hey guys, it's the next day.
Yep.
His mic's up at the camper. So Dustin has gotten a lot of the doors done, but he ran out of 1x6s.
Yeah.
So he's just going to put the 1x4s on.
He did the right calculations. Somebody just changed it from a 1x4 to a 1x6 up top, so we were short materials.
I don't know who that could be. I guess it was one of the kids. But while he's doing that, finishing it up, me and all of my little helpers want to build the cabinets. So we're going to finish building the cabinets. And then I'll go show you our list. I don't think I've showed you our list of everything we have left to do.
Well, there's more. We just that was just like.
There's more?
Yeah, that was just in case somebody come over and wanted to help. It's never ending.
Okay, well, I'll go show you our list, and then we'll get to building the cabinets and door trim. Okay, so we have our whiteboard right here. And this is our to-do list and to-buy list. I don't have that much to buy. I already know the hardware that I want to get. I just don't want to go ahead and get it here. I don't know why. I just hold off on stuff. I've already picked out our countertops. Just waiting on Dustin to call and order them. I already know the door handles. Well, what I want them to look like. I'm still looking to see for the best price. And our mirrors, I have no idea. We've already started on building our cabinets. Dustin's dad wired most of the plugs outside. We just have the ones left to wire in the eaves. And then there was something else. Dustin started to fix the ditch for the HVAC. He just has to fill it all back in because we keep getting rain and it's like washing it out. And we started on filling the holes in the door frames. Me and the kids did, but my hand started cramping because that's not fun. But we're gonna get to building some cabinets and I'll show y'all what all we got done yesterday because I was doing them off and on. It's my little helpers. They know what to do. So we've got,
Sorry.
it's okay. We got all of these built. And then those two over there. This is our trash cabinet. I just feel so bougie having a trash cabinet. All my life, trash has just been sitting out by the cabinets. These are all so easy to put together. They are the Hampton Bay unfinished. They're like quick click, quick assemble. You literally just pop them in the little orange holes and then you screw those in. Super easy, great instructions. So let's get started.
Yeah.
Let's set her up. You gonna help me with the next one? Good job, good job. Dustin only has about 4 more doors to do, so I'm gonna go ahead and start caulking all of the trim that he's put up and certain baseboards and just anywhere that really needs caulk because we are determined that we are going to start painting this weekend. So let's get started doing that. Been inside editing a video and Dustin has been down here hard at work.
Oh, it's 12 o'clock.
I said I was editing a video, but I'm gonna let him walk us through and show us what all he's done and tell us what our appraiser said because the appraiser came out today.
Yesterday we ran out of 1x6s because Abby decided she wanted 1x6s above the doors and windows. So we went and picked those up yesterday. So this morning I come out here and finished all the 1x6s above all of the doors and walkways. Then I fixed all the baseboards that went up next to the door frames and nailed them in. And I cut out where the fridge goes and fixed some pieces. The appraiser came and he said that the disco ball definitely brought a lot of extra value. We should definitely leave it. That is honestly what he said. I don't know if it was word for word, but that's what he said. Yeah, no, that doesn't sound like a lot, but it was a lot.
He cleaned up a lot in here too.
Oh yeah, show the wood stack. Yeah, that's good. The kids cleaned up, helped clean up.
I don't know if y'all remember, but this was a complete disaster. And you got the 2x12 out.
You didn't even notice, did you?
I didn't. I kept tripping over it. It was right here.
A 24-foot 2x12.
And we got that out.
We were gonna use it for a walkboard, but it didn't work out.
Did the frame for the window in here.
Oh yeah, forgot that.
I didn't want a lip on this one because our sink is going to be right here. I don't know how to make this. There we go. Show them where our sink's going to be. Our sink is going to be right there.
Right here, where the water lines come out.
And most of our other ones have lips on them, if y'all can see that. So I didn't want this one to have a lip, so we just framed it out. And I like it better like that.
And we're gonna go around a caulk today so we can start painting, hopefully tomorrow. Abby wants today, but I'm thinking tomorrow because I got some more shiplap to put up.
Oh, you gotta rip it down. Got a creak in your neck? So we were fixing to start painting, but Dustin's dad had already came and put in the outlets in most of the rooms because technically we don't have to paint to be able to close on our lawn and move in and all that. So we're gonna go ahead and finish up the 3 rooms that is left to do outlets. So after we get done painting, we can just slap the covers on and then we'll be done with putting in all the outlets and switches. Let me show y'all what switches and outlets we're using. These are the switches that we went with. They're rocker switches. Let me turn down the light. There we go. They're rocker switches. I love them. And then we went with this clean cover so we don't have a screw in it because y'all know how pesky the screws are. And then this is what the outlet's gonna look like. Super cute, super cute. So we're gonna get started on doing that. It's because you married a snack.
I sure did. God dang, I did.
A day in the life.
You want the honest reason why I'm doing this? I don't want to do nothing else. I'm a little bit over it.
Just a little bit?
Like, I really do enjoy the process. What I don't enjoy is being rushed.
It's so funny because you rush me all the time.
Slow.
I think I did this wrong. Let me go back and look. Yeah, that's right. We had to go to Home Depot and get another down rod because the one it came with wasn't long enough. Yeah. Dustin got the light set up. It even came with a remote, which I had no clue about. So there's 6 different fan speeds. She's pretty cute. Now he's gonna go ahead and get started on putting up the sconces. Well, Dustin's in the office getting the sconces wired up and put up. I have been going around and taping off all the windows because our plan is to start priming today and hopefully getting the first coat of paint put on the walls, which is so exciting. So I'm gonna get to blocking off this door and we're going to try and get all of the house done except for our side because I've already built the cabinets and they're in there. So whenever we get all of this done, we'll bring the cabinets in here and get them all put into place, and then I can paint that side, which is just 3 rooms, but we don't want to have to keep moving the cabinets over and over again.
I'm going to paint, but I'm not bringing y'all with me. I don't want my camera to mess up. So I'll see y'all in a minute.
All right, we got all of the kids' bedrooms primed. I'm gonna go back up there and paint with a paintbrush. Dustin did the hallway. We have another one. And I know so many of y'all are gonna be so upset that I painted it. This room. So now we're getting started. Now we're getting started on here.
Oh, I remember.
What?
Why are they all acting like it's the end of the road for us because we're painting? There's a long way to go. It's like, well, this is our departure.
See you later. But yeah, now we're gonna get started on this, and I'm gonna push Dustin around on here so he doesn't have to get off. Enjoy. Good morning, guys. It is the next day, and as you can see, we have got the primer coat on everywhere, and we are leaving that beam and these beams wood. We took it all the way up to the top, and obviously we haven't done the ceiling yet, but I can show y'all what the paint color I chose is, but it honestly looks the same as the primer. I didn't realize that. This has one coat of the paint color in here. Yeah, Dustin's getting ready to paint the next room. And then I think he's just going to work his way back out here. And then our foyer is also the same color. And like I said, I think I want to paint the doors. I just feel like it would make it look not like a big difference, but maybe like a little darker than what that is. That's just primed right now. I'm thinking just like a little bit darker. And then for our office, I want to have wooden doors that'll probably match the front door, just because it's so close to each other. I don't want like a bunch of different wood door colors. So eventually we will build out our pantry door, and it'll have a door. I mean, that's our office. We're going to do the same for our pantry. We'll have pantry doors right here. But for now, we're not going to. This is all just primer. And then we didn't do our bedroom because all the cabinets are in here. So once we finish out here, we will move all the cabinets out here, get them in place. I'll go ahead and paint the wall ones because the wall ones are going to be a different color than the island, which is going to be a wood color. I'm just going to go ahead and dust in and give the walls a light sand with the sander so he doesn't have to stop painting and come do all this. So I'm going to sand these walls while he paints in the other room, and I would show y'all the painting, but in the rooms it's just kind of going everywhere, and I really want to protect the camera. So we just finished up painting the whole entire house except for our bedroom because, like I said, we have all of our cabinets in there. And now we are itching to get the appliances in here. Well, not all the appliances, just the refrigerator, because we want to see what she looks like in here. And we're not going to have to move anything over again. We are going to come back and touch up like the window sills. I'm going to give them a good sand so they're nice and smooth. I did go through and sand the walls, but it was a round sander, so I couldn't get up close. And then I'll come back and clean everything up. Dustin still has to caulk all right here too, so he'll go ahead and caulk all of that, and then I'll give it a fresh coat of paint. Here's a little look of how everything's turning out, and I'm so obsessed. So these are our two different rooms along with our laundry room that's way over there. And then I love all the wood accents. I didn't want everything to be wood, so I love that we're keeping this. And I have decided that I'm going to stain our ceiling because that Dustin can go ahead and do a lot more things around the house, and we can wait until I get all of the wood stained and put up there. So that's going to be exciting because I really wanted it to be stained, but I didn't think that I would have the time. He's like, we're good. I can stain it all this week, which I don't think it's going to take me, but maybe a day to stain it because we're going to lay it all out in the living room, and I'm just going to go to town staining. We were going to put it up and then stain it just because we didn't think we would have enough time, but we really knocked it out getting the whole house painted in less than 24 hours. And this is staying. I have to say that all the time because people ask what we're doing up there. They think it's unfinished. It's staying just like that. Eventually, I'm going to come back and paint our interior doors because I think I want them to be like a creamy, just to have some more like contrast in here. The back cabinets on the walls are going to be like a creamier tan beige color, and then our island is going to match the unfinished wood and the front and back doors. It's just everything that I wanted. So I'm a really, really happy girl, and I'm just so grateful that this is literally just saying the whole entire time, does this make you happy? Are you happy with it? I just want you happy. So I'm very happy and grateful and thankful and so excited to finally move in.